Welcome back to Vidhammer. We're going to be going through the second scenario this time. At least I'll be going through the second scenario this time. It is linked to the last scenario, so I don't go back to town. I don't have to go back to town or do a road encounter, any of that stuff. I'm choosing just to go straight into it since I don't have enough money to buy anything anyway, since I left all of it in the last room of the last scenario. So we're jumping right into this one. The only difference is in this scenario I have to add 3 curse cards to each player's combat deck, so I'm sure that's going to work real well. Let's jump right into the introduction for this one. The goal is to kill off the bandit commander and all revealed enemies. The stench of death and rotting flesh gets thicker as you kick past the corpses of your foes and head deeper into the underground burial site. Guided by the muffled sounds of conversation, you find your way through the maze of crypts and burst into a small room full of hard-faced bandits, all with bows at the ready. They're clearly guarding something. You must be in the right place. So, we're going to kill some stuff. We'll read some more when we break through that door, if I remember to do so. And then we'll fight some stuff and hopefully live. I'm going to remember to do my perks before things get started. And we're going to do, we have aggressor, have 1 or more monsters present on the map at the beginning of every round during the scenario, or take only long rests during the scenario. Well, aggressor is going to be easier to do, I believe, since I think when I get in for Scrotch, the actual Mind Thief, short rests are a lot easier. So he's going to take the aggressor one, and we'll see how that goes. And over here we have professional. Use your equipped items a number of times equal to or greater than your level +2. That should be pretty easy. We'll be the first to kill a monster during a scenario, which may or may not happen, but I'm pretty sure. Level, which is 1 + 2, so I have to use my equipped items 3 times. That necklace of teeth might just happen 3 times just in itself, but pretty sure I'll be using the others. Hopefully have a chance to take a long rest and do that stuff. So we'll go with professional. So, checking those out of the way. I've already got my first round prepared for the dudes and what they're going to do, so let's go ahead and flip the archer and see how this goes. So first turn, archers are going to go -1. They're going to target 2 people. They're going to attack -1, target 2 people, but hopefully they won't be able to attack if everything works out right. We're going to start with Mr. Nargle. He's going to use this guy to move 2 and do a disarm attack. Add -2, so he's going to do no damage, but he's going to disarm. Always nice when you do no damage. At least number 2 won't be able to attack us. Then over to Mr. Scrotch, who is going to force an enemy to move 1, with you controlling the action. So we're going to go ahead and move that archer onto that stun trap so that they will be stunned. And then we'll just use this to attack them twice. Smack, smack. At +1, so they'll actually take 3 damage. Alright. That one's half dead. That's amazing. Over their turn, they're not going to move, but they would try to attack. This one, however, is disarmed, and the other one is stunned, so that is their turn. No damage, and on to the next round. So second round, got some stuff planned. Archers are going to go 66, attack +1, range +1. Not too happy with that, but let's just get things done. We're going to take a stun shot on the one that's right next to Scrotch, which means it'll be a disadvantage. Doesn't happen, but we get blue out, and we get an experience. And then we will attack 2 +1 for each negative condition on the target, which doesn't have a negative condition at this point. And let's get another one of those out. It's 2 in a row. Sweet. And we get an experience for that, though. Attempting to do something, we're going to get shot in the face at +1, so that almost, if it gets a +1, it'll be enough to actually take me out. So, yeah, let's just do things this way. He's going to shield, and then attack 3. +1 is an attack of 4, so it'll be 4 damage on number 2. And we're going to activate that hide armor since stuff's about to get real in here. So archers are up. Attack +1. Number 2 is going to fire into Nargle, their deck, plus a 0, so 4, excuse me, 2 damage, not 4. 2 damage, plus 1 is damage 3. We'll use the Heater Shield to take it to 2, and then the Hide Armor will activate to take that down to 1, so we'll take 1 damage. The other one will fire into Scrotch at plus 1, so 2 damage plus 1 is 3, and he just loses half his health. Alright. Good stuff. Let's reshuffle that deck and get ready for the next round. Alright, round 3. We've got our archers reshuffled. Let's see what happens. I got move 0, attack plus 1, range minus 1. Scrotch is going to go first. He's going to move 2. Yeah, we might as well move around to this side, be closer to the door. Heal himself for 2. And then we're going to have to do this sooner or later anyway, so he's going to go ahead and do it now. Bring out the Mind's Weakness Enhance Augment. It gives him experience, and it gives him a for the attack of 1. As long as he's doing the attack, he gets the experience, and all of his melee attacks have plus 2 attack. So he's got an attack of 3, times 2 is an attack of 6. It's enough to kill off number 4. And get his coin down. Then we're over to Mr. Nargle, who will likewise heal himself for 2, which is only going to be 1. And then he'll do an attack of 3, which is another great one. But he gains an experience. So, over the archer's turn, the archers will attack him. There's no place for it to move, so it's just going to take the disadvantage. Attack plus 1, so that's an attack of 3. Times 2 is an attack of 6. So that will stop 1 damage, and then he will take 5 more. Or he could ditch a card not to lose 5 points, but I really don't want to. We'll take a long rest. So all right, we're down 5 hit points right there. And this game is going great right from the start. Right, over to the next round. So we're over to the next round. I'm wondering if I shouldn't just sit here and screw around with this wench a little bit longer and try to get all of the curses out of my deck, but we won't do that. Ooh, 14 and create a 3 damage trap. Well, she's going to do that first. Going to go before my people. Okay, move minus 1, which is nothing. Attack minus 1, which is attack 2. Minus 1 is 1. Plus 1 is 2. He'll take 2 more damage. Yeah. And then create a trap, but there's no trap that can be put down adjacent. So over to him, he'll do this, so he has plus 1 attack this round, and do this for an attack of 3. That's an attack of 4. That's enough to kill off number 2, now that we have no health left. Alright. We go over to Scrotch's turn. Scrotch is going to reach over and grab that coin. And get ready for the next round. So next turn, just going to try to get ourselves set up here. He's going to go ahead and loot 1 to grab that coin and just stay in a spot. He's going to move forward 1 to there. And then the next round, they will both long rest to regain their stuff and regain some health. He'll regain 2 health and regain his items and regain all of his stuff. And he's starting out here at 5 health. Not good. It's just not good. Okay, looks like we're set for the next turn. We lost a couple of cards. And we're going to start off with a move 4. So he's going to move forward. Well, the door was already open. Expose the next room.
You open the door to a large crypt littered with coffins. At the back stands your quarry. He fits the description, but there is something previously unnoticed in his eyes, a dark, otherworldly force. Who are you to think you can interrupt the work of the gloom? A dark energy engulfs his hands as he speaks. I will show you what you are dealing with.
So that kind of sucks, but oh well. we deal with what comes our way. He won't be going in until after that anyway. The rest of the move, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll chuck the spare dagger at a range of 3, aim for the archer, attack of 3, -1 is 2 damage. So, leap takes 2, gain experience. We're going to activate the hide armor because we're about to take some damage. Then over to the boss, move -1, so he's got a move of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep. Oh, but we'll try to stay at range, so move 2 to there. Attack -1 on an attack that's normally 3, so an attack of 2, +1, that's 3. We'll do that to take it 2, the hide armor will activate and give us a shield to take that down to 1, so we'll take 1 damage. I also should have gained a health back here when I laid the killing blow on that person, so I should actually have 1 health more. There it is, just gave it to myself. Then the archer up next. Will not move, attack +1, range +1. So an attack of 3 actually becomes an attack of 4, which stays an attack of 4. The hide armor will trigger again, though, and that will stop it for 2, so that takes us down to 3 health on that side. Then we're up here with a move of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and can't go any further. Invisibility on the loot does no good, so that's where we are at the end of this round. Alright, the shield has gone away, that has gone to inert. And I think we've got something to try to take out the archer. Let's see what we can do. Archer goes at 44, attack +1. Boss is going to special 2, which is summon a living bones at 14, not until after we've done our stuff. The summon will not act at this turn, but it will act on subsequent rounds, so we'll have that on standby. First off, Nargle is going to jump 3, 1, 2, 3 to there and bring out some wind as he toots his way over. Then we're going to do a disarm attack of 2, -1 is 1, but they are disarmed. Then the very next, at 11, is going to be Scrotch, who's going to jump 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just use this as an attack of 2, +2 because of that, so it's an attack of 4, +1 is an attack of 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not enough to kill off the archer, unfortunately. But, oh well. We do what we can. Do you want to regain any of those cards? I don't think so. I think we're okay with what we've got right now. The living bones will be popping up next to us, but we'll deal with that next round. Okay, so over to the boss's turn. The boss will summon the living bones in this spot, which won't act. Then the archer would move -1. Archer can't get away, so I think the archer will stay where it is, because it can't get disadvantage removed. With a movement of 2, the most it can do is move there. That's not any farther away from the focus, which is this guy. So it will stay there. It's disarmed, so it can't fire, and that is its turn. Next round we will have living bones up as well, so let's go into the next turn. Okay, we're set for our round. We've got Archer that's going to go on 68 and an attack +1. Boss is going to do a special 2 and summon another living bones. Gotta love those bones. And our living bones will go at 45 and just do an attack +0. We're going to do an attack of 3 +2, that's an attack of 5 on the living bones. +0. It's 5, but he's got shield 1, so it does 4 damage to it. 2, 3, 4. 4 damage to living bones, number 1. Then we're going to do an attack to stun, so we'll go ahead and stun the living bones. So hopefully the archer will not be alive. to take its turn. Or should we take a shot to the archer? Just to make sure that the archer does. Each one of them has 1 hit point left. Alright, we'll shoot for the archer. It's a disadvantage. -1 or +1, so it's just -1, so we're not going to do any damage, but we will stun it. We'll bring out some blue. That should also be winning. Bring out some blue and we'll gain an experience. But the archer is stunned, just in case. In case it wants to do something if it has a turn. Hopefully it won't, because we're over to our turn. We're going to go ahead and do this first. We're going to use that wind and do an attack of 3 + 1 is an attack of 4 at Pierce 1 against both of them. Let's go for the archer first. It's a curse. I'm glad that one's stunned. Then we'll go for the living bones. +0, so it's going to do 4 damage, Pierce 1. That's plenty enough to kill it. And it's dead. But it was a summon, so a summon doesn't drop coins. And we get an experience for that. We still can't kill this archer, but it was a death, so we killed it. And we will gain health for that. And on the bottom part of that action, we'll go ahead and heal 2 to get back up to 6, which at least will be something. And that's all for us. Over to the boss, who will special 2 and bring out the living bones. Right there. The living bones would go next, but the living bones is dead. This one just stands up, because he just got summoned. Then over to the archer, who is stunned and does nothing, and then we're on to the next turn. Let's redo some cards here. And Scrotch goes first, and I think Scrotch would like to stun that person. This should be winning. So we'll go ahead and run that. We'll make the big stun on him. We'll use that for an attack of 3, +2, that's an attack of 5, and it will stun. This is on the living bones. -1, it's an attack of 4. He has a shield of 1, so he only takes 3. But he will be stunned. So living bones 2 is stunned. And we gain experience. And we use that blue. Then we'll do the bottom part, and we'll go ahead and stun the archer. Yeah, we might as well, because this guy's immune to stun, so I can do damage to him, but it's not going to stop him from bringing out the other living bones. So, yeah, let's fire away at the archer. Maybe we kill the archer. Maybe he can move in and take a shot at that guy. It's a disadvantage. +0 × 2, so it'll just be a 0 shot, which is going to do 1 damage, which is just enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to kill off the archer. And we will bring out some blue and gain experience for that. Okay, that's all for him. Then the boss on special 2 will bring out a living corpse, which will come out into that spot that we just cleared out. Irritated by that, but the archer is dead and gone. Bye-bye. Let's get our boss down here where we can deal with him. And we have some happy little living bones, which are about to heal themselves, because it's 12 now. Now he will add an extra shield to the living bones, which I don't know if it's going to count for this guy or not, because he's not supposed to go on the turn that he's summoned. So we'll say he's just laying down to the end of this round. He's normal, he has a shield 1, but we're not going to say he has a shield 2. This guy is going to heal himself for 2, though. No, he is not going to heal himself for 2, and he's not going to get the extra shield because he is stunned. He can do nothing. Sorry, buddy, you get no action. So now we're over to our guy here, who can attack and push this guy to get him behind the bandit commander, and then move into that space, I guess. That way he'll be able to do damage next round, which he'll definitely need to do. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and do an attack of 3 on the skeleton that's just been summoned, +0. He's got a shield of 2, so he will take 2 damage to number 1. And we'll push him 2, so we will push him back over here. Might as well stand him up since they're done at this point. Then the bottom half of the card will go ahead and step forward, take that coin, and be standing right next to Mr. Happy Sauce. And we're over to the next round. We need to take a short rest or a long rest here. One or the other. And I think we need to take a short rest and just do as much damage as we can to the boss. We need to have our other doors out as well. And first, though, maybe 15, he's going to shield himself for 1. Might help him because he is planning on taking some damage. Then he's going to attack for 3 and hit both the boss and number 2. So number 2 plus 1 is an attack of 4. He has a shield of 1, drops it to 3, but that is enough to kill him off. Yay, he was a summon, so he doesn't drop a coin. Then the same thing to the boss. Plus 0 is just 3 damage, and we finally do a little bit of a scratch on El Spicolio. Where's that from? 1 experience. We also killed something, so we gain health. That is all for him. Then we're over to the Living Bones. Living Bones will move -2, which means they have a move of 1. Only 1. He will move there. And then he will attack 0. He can't do it. He'll heal himself for 2. Alright, you healed yourself for 2. Good job. Then the boss. The boss will do his special 85. He will move here and open this door. And now we got a couple more dudes to deal with. 2 more dudes to be exact. A dude there and a dude there. We got 1 and 3. Move +1, attack -1, which means they'll move 2. Starting with him, and then starting with him, ending with him. Right, so they did their stuff. And that was the boss's special. It's time for the next round. Special 1 at 85, opening another door. This guy should have been reshuffled. He's healing himself again. Hey, you got no damage. You can't heal yourself now. Move -1, attack +1. These living corpses will not move. At 82, which means when he opens this door, any living corpses in there also won't move. That's nice. But 20 and 20, but characters break ties, so we're going to go first from here. We will add +1 attack to all attacks this round and attack for 4 at a range of 3. 1, 2, 3, so we'll attack the boss for 4. -1 is an attack of 3. Taking 2 off, putting 5 on. And getting experience with Duke. And then 20 for the Living Bones, move -2, so they will move 1 and attack 0 and heal self, so they'll move here and attack both of us. Attack to you first, ×2, it's an attack of 2, ×2 is 4. Can't block it with anything, we just take 4 damage. I don't want to lose a card. So we're down to 3, and then an attack on the other guy. Attack on Scrotch for 2, he'll take 2. We just fought our way back to 7 health, and then one skeleton walks up and just takes it down. He heals himself, but big whoop-de-doo. Then we are up next. We got a guy right in our face, so that'll be good for that one, I think. I'm going to force an enemy within range 5. Oh, I can't see that guy, can I? Ah. No, we'll go ahead and do this one first. Attack 2, push 3 on the skeleton. I need to reshuffle my deck. But I'm going to attack that skeleton and push him back behind the bandit commander, and then have him attack the bandit commander for 2. That sounds good to me. Alright. Attack of 2. It's a melee attack, so it's an attack of 4. It's a miss. Never mind everything I just talked about. I get an experience, though, for missing. I don't know how the hell that works out, but it worked out. So I could move 2. I'll make the bandit commander attack the living corpse, since I can't see the living corpse. Bandit commander is within range. He performs attack 2 with me controlling it. Attack 2. He hits the living corpse for 2. Living corpse number 3 takes 2 damage. Would have been nice if it was the other way around. Could have done 2 more damage to the bandit commander, and I'm sure in the end that's what's going to cost us the game. Living bones already went, which means living corpses now go. They move -1, so they don't move. The boss will go here. Open this door. And that will expose this room, which has a treasure. And an elite, who also does not move. This has a movement of 1. And his move is -1. Alright, let's reshuffle the decks and get ready for our next turn. And I'm realizing now the aggressor is gone. He didn't have someone. There was a turn where they both sat right there and long rested, so that's gone. Hey, but on the good side, Nargle did actually make professional. Okay, we got our strategy. Let's take a look at what's going to happen again. Special 2, which is the summon, right? Summon living bones, yep. Living bones themselves are going to move 0, attack 0. Living corpse, move +0, attack +0, so they'll move 1. But hopefully we'll stun that guy. We'll do some stuff. We're trying to do damage to the bandit commander, just trying to kill him. I'm going to do a stun attack on the living bones at close range, which means I'm at disadvantage, +0 or miss, so we'll just take a miss. That's not a bad miss, that's a, well, yeah, it's a bad miss. But we still get blue out, and we gain experience for it. And I'm going to use my summoning card just as an attack 2. It's a melee attack, so it's an attack 4. So we're just going to do 4 damage. Actually, take all that back and do 10. And that's it for him. So we didn't get a stun. We're going to take an attack here and here again, unless he manages to kill it. We can switch what we're going to do, I guess, and disarm him instead. I was going to step there and attack down the line, but we're going to disarm. Or should we take the damage and just go for trying to hurt the bandit commander? We could put 3 damage on the bandit commander. He'd be a 13 out of 24, so we have to do 11 more. What if we take more damage? We're going to have to start discarding cards. Need some time to rest and can't. Okay, we'll do a disarm on the skeleton. +1, it's an attack of 3, shields 1, so he takes 2. 2 on number 1. We can move 6, or we can move 2, or we can move whatever. Doesn't really matter. What's going to happen next round? So if we're going to plan on retaliate shield next turn, where do we want to be? I think where we are is going to be fine. So his move, he's just going to sit and do nothing for his move. Okay, they're both done. Boss will go next. He's going to summon. There's nobody in front, so he's going to summon behind. Dude, it's a summon. Next up will be Living Bones, who will be disarmed. I'm sorry, Mr. Living Bones. You were disarmed when I hit you just now. Move +0. He's not going to move. He would attack, but he's disarmed, as we discussed earlier. That guy can now be up after his summon. Then Living Corpse, move +0, so they'll move 1. He can't get any closer. And then 3 will, actually the Elite will go first, then he will go, and he can't get any closer, and then 3 will go. And then we're on to the next turn. Hoo-ja! We might stun somebody. Boss is going 65, special 1. He's going to go open the 3rd door. This is really, really not good. Living Corpses, attack +2, push 1, and then Living Corpse suffers 1 damage. That's a 32. Living Bones, move -1, attack +1. They'll move 2. And they're going to attack for 3. Gah. I need to do damage to the boss, and the living bones are keeping me from being able to do damage to the boss. Wait and see, but in the meantime, we're going to do as much damage as we can to that boss. He's going to stay where he is, but he's going to heal too. Brings him up to 6. We're still going to keep our Cloak of Invisibility yet. I'm not burning it yet. We're going to do an attack of 5. It's a melee attack of 3. It's a melee attack, so it's +2. We would stun as well, but we're hitting the boss who's immune to stun. But we're getting experience out of that, though. This should be reshuffled because of the miss. And on other notes, I am playing these the way they're supposed to be in solo mode, 1 difficulty level higher. If I fail and it's like really close, I'll go ahead and do the thing where you immediately try over again and see if you succeed. If it's a trouncing though, then I'm going to go back to town and maybe give gifts to the tree to get some blessings, re-equip and everything, and then I will try on 1 notch lower if it's just a total ass-handing. But it doesn't seem to be going too horrible right now. I just really need to kill the bandit commander. Attack of 5 times 2. That was nice. 3, 4, 5 doubled. That's an attack of 10. Holy cow, something went our way. Alright. That was you at initiative 11. Next up, initiative 18. Is there any way? There's no way you can get damage on him. So you can either retaliate, or you can just straight up do an attack towards the living bones. Or you can do an attack 3 and push him 2 spaces, push him over here, and then he could move away. We could do that as well. Because the boss is about to jump over and we want to move over there anyway. Be ready to smack him on the next round. Let's do that. This living bones will come in and attack him, but he's got 6 health. So I mean, even if I'd could have used my Cloak of Invisibility, but oh well. All right, let's do that. Let's do an attack of 3 with a push of 2 on the living bones. Attack of 3 plus 0 is 3. He's got a shield of 1, so he gets hit for 2. That almost killed him. Is it 4 out of 5? We're going to push him to 1, 2 right there. And then we're going to use this to move to 1, 2. Bye. Hey, see you later, Scrotch. I'm running. He's like, Nargle, you bastard! That was them. Living Corpse up next. They will not move, but they will suffer 1 damage at the end. So 3 will take 1, 1 will take 1 in our elite. Number 2. That's good. Then Living Bones, who will move -1. So they have a movement of 2. One of them can get there. Number 1 will get there first. And then he will do attack +1. +2. That's an attack of 4. So he will go down to 2 health. Ouch! And then the boss will special 1. Move here. Open this door. This is just... Oh, that's another elite. Cool. That becomes another 13 damage I've got to do somehow. Let's find out. Boss. He's going to special 1 at 85, so he will open the last door if he's still alive. We can't afford that. Living Bones will move +0. Target 1 enemy with all attacks, so they're going to move 3. No, his attack can be at range. So he can move 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, he'll still be within range. That guy's going to come in. But not if I'm invisible. Not if I'm invisible. But let's see what the living corpses are going to do. Move +0, they're going to stab 1 and do some attack stuff. That's not a big worry. The worry is kill the boss. Then we'll deal with what's left. Okay. We're going to move 4 and attack for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. and attack for 2. It's a melee attack, which means we get 2 more. So it's an attack of 4. Might have it done right now. If not, we have another attack 2, which will be an attack 4, which we can use on him as well. And then we'll go invisible, and Nargle can run away. Okay. First attempt, +0. That's 4. He's out. Bandit Leader is down. That card is consumed, but I get 2 experience for it. And the top of the card, I'm going to go ahead and loot that coin that I just dropped, because Scrunch likes to loot his kills. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the invisibility cloak. Shwing. So he turns invisible. Give me your stand. Give me the boss's stand. That's where I am. Alright. That was at 14, so the boss is dead. 14 damage and you're dead. Bye. This is what we've got to deal with. Nothing else will be spawning. We just have a lot of damage to do to things. You can throw the dagger. If the dagger hits and kills him, then you can heal yourself. Attack 3 at a range of 3. -1 is an attack of 2. He has a shield of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is down. Number 1 goes down. And with that, our need to run away, you gain experience for that. So you will just stand there and heal for 2. Get your health back, dude. And he got a kill on his turn, so he gains 1 more. Ooh, for a necklace of teeth. Necklace of bone teeth. Alright. You have only got 1 card left. So, since he is invisible, that was just our turn. Hey, why don't we do the turns for the monsters? Living Bones, move +0, so they're going to move 3. There's 1 Living Bones, going to go 1, 2, 3. Whoop. And the Living Corpses are going to move 1. He'll move 1, he'll move 1, he'll move 1, and he'll move 1. Target poison all adjacent enemies, but there's no adjacent enemies. There's no attacking for the Living Bones. Then it is the end of the round, and we're starting for the new turn. He will take a new turn. He is going to long rest. As he's invisible, he'll be invisible during the long rest until the end of his next turn. It's the end of the turn at which he long rests. So we've got to kill some stuff. Right, we got our stuff. Living Bones is going to move +1 attack, -1 at 25. Living Corpse, move +0 attack, +0. So they'll just do their typical move 1 at 66. So you're going to go first. So just like we were talking about, since he's going to do attack -1, it's only an attack of 1 until he gets his +9 out of the deck. I'm just going to step forward 1 with that card. And then I'm going to do an attack of 3 and gain experience. -1 to 1 for the shield, so he takes 1 damage. What a turd. But we gain experience. Bonk. Over the Living Bones, who will stand right where he is and attack for -1, -2 more, which is an attack of nothing. Screw you, Whitey. And then Living Corpse, which will step 1, step 1, step 1, step 1. Okay. Next round, your invisibility is over at 99, and he's finished his long rest. We're ready to go. Living Corpses, got to get reshuffled. The decks have to be reshuffled. Nothing's waning or waxing or any of that stuff. Waxing my groin. I also want to get in there and get that chest, but we're a little ahead of ourselves. Let's see. Move +0, attack +0. Move +1, attack -1. So these are the Living Corpses are going to move 2. We definitely want to run away from this area. But first, hopefully, we will get him stunned. Let's do that. Attack range 1, or attack range 2, attack of 1, -1, which is an attack of 0. But it's not a miss, so we do still get the stun off. Stun on number 6. Blue comes out, experience, book. And then for my move, I'm going to go over here. Nope. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. final answer, I'm going to go there. Next up is the 15, which is right here. And you are going to do a attack 3, push 2. Attack 3 is an attack of 4. He has a shield of 1, so he takes 3. So number 4 takes 3. He's at 4, he needs 1 more to actually take him down. And we're going to push him 2. So we're going to push him 1, 2 to there. And then we're going to use the other half of that card to move 2, 1, 2, right there. Then Living Bones is up. Living Bones gets to move 3. Move 3, so 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Either way is going to be close. I'm going to go ahead and have him move this way. Since if it's exactly the same, the players choose. Actually, he would go this way because he would want to maximize the people who would be able to attack next turn anyway. Then Living Corpses all move 2. Starting with you. You'll move 2 there. You'll move 2 there. Oh! Attack -1. No, no. He was stunned. We stunned him. So I got this out. I didn't put a stun. No, there's a stun marker on him right there. He's stunned. He does nothing. Okay. Number 1 moves 2, and then number 3 moves 2. So I think he'll have to go that way. Okay. Now the next turn. Let's find out what they're going to do. He's going to go at 81, attack +2. Man, we really need to kill him. Move -1, please. Move +0. Okay, so they'll move 1. So as long as we're not standing there or there, we'll be okay. So we can stand there, or we can move up and stun one of them. We're going to go ahead and step up 1 to there, and then we're going to do an attack 3, push 2 on the skeleton. Attack 3 -1 is 2. He has a shield of 1, so only takes 1, but he's already at 4. So that's the 5th, and he dies before he gets pushed away. And we did our move, so we did our move and attack. Oh, great. Now he can move up 1 and take the hit. So you're taking a hit to the face, dude. Sorry. Oh well. But the Living Bones is gone. So now this is all we have to deal with. He did his stuff, and now he's got to do his stuff. Oh, we'll just go the other direction. Alright. Since that skeleton's not there anymore, we'll move 2 and heal 2. 1, 2 to there. Pick up the coin. Heal 2 to himself. And then hit him with the stun. That should have been waning. We'll hit him with the stun. That's an attack of 3. +2 for that. Attack of 5. Times 2 is an attack of 10. Bam! Sit down. Dead. And let's gain experience for that because it was way too fun. Because it goes up with the stun. Over to their turn. Move +0. So he will go 1 there, he will go 1 there, and he will go 1 there. Alright, let's go to the next round. Things aren't looking too horrible right now. Still not looking great, still got a lot of damage we got to do, but that just helped out a lot. That's like twice he's gotten this time, so that it takes up for like all 3 of these. What's Living Corpse gonna do? Move -1, attack +1. Oh, we don't. Did we choose the jump? We did choose the jump, so we could jump over here and attack him, and then he could come over and attack him. 3 is the guy who's already lost a couple. Let's get over there and try and tag him. All right. So instead of doing it that order, we'll go this order. We will jump 1, 2 to there. Because he's got to get out of there next round. Does he have a move high enough? No, he was going to heal. maybe they'll do a move 0 next round. Maybe they'll move 0 next round. Maybe. Let's move us there just in case, because he'll be here, and he can do a short rest and then try to stun this guy. That's what we're going to do. So he jumped. His 3. It means he's just doing an attack of 2. +2. That's an attack of 4. I'll have to put a 5 on there. That's craziness. We didn't get a kill on that side, but we might get a kill over here They're at 48, or he's at 48. They're at 82. Yeah, just going to move 2, and then we're going to attack 2, plus 2 more for our mind's weakness that we got going on. It's an attack of 4. He's at 7 damage. We need to do 2. It's always the jinx if I say anything but the miss card. All of the curses are out of his deck. You've worked through them all already. So anything but the miss. -1. Right. So we do 3 damage. He takes the damage. He dies. Do it. Get that out. Get that out. He is down. Boom. Alright. And we're alive for another little bit. 2 dudes to kill. 2 dudes to kill. We need to short rest. Living corpses are going to move +0, attack +0. So 8, he's going first, doing his attack of 1, +0 is just an attack of 1. So number 6. Oh. This is messed up. That should be over here. I don't know if I made mistakes to that or not, but we'll keep going and act like it's not an issue, I guess. We hit, we stun it, we bring up blue, we gain experience. That card is used, and then we'll do other stuff, which I can move up to him and get ready to stun and then move away from him next turn. We're going to stun and hit him for like potentially 5, which would be cool. We still need to do a lot of damage to him. So bottom half of the card, or I can move right there and grab that coin, because greed is good. 15. This guy, he is stunned, so we need to get in there and punch him. So I guess we're just going to move for 1 and then punch him for 2. ×2 for 4. Well, that was the ×2. I was going to say there's the 3 ending, or the 2 ending cards, the ×2 and the other one, and the curse all in that stub. But anyway, we hit for 2 ×2, that's 4. So we'll take 1 away and put 5 on. So he's taken 6, but he's still got another 7 to go. Man, those guys just take so much. But we got to the end of that deck finally. And there they were, the others. And then over to their turn, they will move 1. This guy is stunned, so this guy will just move 1. We'll get rid of the stun. We're ready for the next turn, where the Brute is going to need to take another short rest. Unless he wants to take a long rest. It's a risk, but we're going to do it. He's going to take a long rest. He's going to take a long rest. Try to get through this. And your turn. You wanted to move 2, heal 2, do that. That's pretty quick. And what's Living Corpse going to do? They're going to move 2? Move -1. That's what we wanted. Alright. Move 2. We're going to move there. And we're going to heal for 2. Back up to full. And we're going to use that, which should have been waning, in order to punch for 5 and stun. +2, it's an attack of 7. +6 is 13. He is down. Now it's going much better. But we used that and gained the experience out of the stun. And that's the end of his turn. Over to the Living Corpse, who isn't going to move. He's going to sit here and swish at nothing. He finishes his long rest, so he's going to get both of those back and gain a health. And we choose. And that's how we'll do it. Let's see what Living Corpse is going to do. Attack plus, move +0, attack +2. He's going to be going first. Does he like when he does now? He's just going to move for 2. And then he's going to attack 2 and disarm. He's also going to bring out his hide armor. I'll do that now before I forget. Attack 2, -2. Not doing any damage, but he's disarmed. Then over to our dude here. Who's going to move 4, 1, 2, give him a high five as he goes over and go over the top of this guy and land here on the coin. Why not? Because greed is good. I believe that's 5. You go, dude. And then he's going to attack for 3. We don't have the extra stuff, but it is an attack of 5. Plus 2 is out of the running. It's an attack of 5. And that's it for that. No experience. Over their turn, he's disarmed. He won't move. So we'll reshuffle and do the next round. Move a +1, muddle and immobilize, target one adjacent enemy. So we'll be targeting him and not him, because he's got the lower initiative, but it doesn't really matter. He's not going to be attacking. So let's see what we've got. Him first, adding +1 to all attacks this round and doing an attack of 3, +1, so 3, 4, 5. Gain experience. Dunk. Does an attack of 5, that's 11. So he's got 2 health left. He would need to rest after this round, do a short rest, and then attack again. We could attack, but if we attack, we'll probably kill him. I say we just move 2 and leave killing him up to this guy. I'm just going to go ahead and move 2, boop, boop, and heal 2. He's already at full. He's not going to do anything with the other half. Oh, that would not happen until after. He would go first, but still, move +1, he's right there. Muddle and immobilize, target one adjacent enemy. So he's going to be muddled and immobilized. So next round, he will be muddled on his attack. But I have faith in you, dude. I'm having a lot of faith that you will get this done. Then he would move away. Boop. And then we're over to the next round, where he is going to need to short rest again. They're set to go. He flips 91, and Living Corpse is going to suffer 1 damage. He will go first. He will heal himself for 2, and then he will attack 3. He is muddled. So 3 minus 1 is an attack of 2. That brings him to 13, and he's dead. He can't move forward and get the coin. Oh well. He's done. Then he will go, and he will move 4 and stun, targeting one adjacent enemy, and gaining experience. We'll move forward, he will grab that, and he will gain an XP. Minus 16 experience on little bastard. And we picked up a treasure, and we finished what was going on. Sifting through the carnage left by the battle, you find a cache at the back of the room containing the scrolls you were hired to collect. You can't help but rifle through them a bit, but find that the writing upon them is in some unknown archaic language. One thing that does jump out at you, however, is a map of the northern countryside. A bend in the still river is... I can't speak. Let's just go back. Sifting through the carnage left by the battle, you find a cache at the back of the room, containing the scrolls you were hired to collect. You can't help but rifle through them a bit, but find that the writing upon them is in some unknown archaic language. One thing that does jump out at you, however, is a map of the northern countryside. A bend in the still river is clearly marked as a point of interest. Contemplating whether you want to find out more about the so-called gloom, you decide that the spot could be a point of interest for you as well. But that can be forgotten for the moment. You pack up the papers and head back to Gloomhaven to collect your reward. Meeting Jaxera once again at the Sleeping Lion, you hand over the papers and are paid the agreed-upon amount. You know, she whispers to you softly out of the bustle of the tavern, if you're interested, I may have another job for you. A tribe of Enochs in the Dagger Forest has ransacked a couple of my caravans headed to the capital. I told the militia, but they do nothing. She spits. I can point you in the direction of their encampment. If you can make an example of them, I will pay you even more. She places a crude map of the forest on the table and stands up, her jewelry clinking with the movement. Come find me when it is done. We get the Enoch's encampment and the Crypt of the Damned, and 10 gold each and a prosperity. And we got some treasure too. We got treasure number 67. Let's see exactly what happened. Ooh, I should have checked that at the time. Well, it was the end. It was the final turn, so it didn't matter. But there are traps that can do bad things to you. 67 is gain 10 more gold. All right, good job, you money-grubbing little bastard. You got another 10. So there is the end of the Enoch's encampment, or the the end of the Barrow Lair, killing off the bandit commander. We're gonna head back to town, resupply and stuff. Maybe go check out the Enoch's encampment. Probably go check out the Enoch's encampment. Nargle wants to get in touch with his brethren and see how they're doing, but it doesn't sound like they're the particularly good kind of Enochs. And yeah, all right. Stay tuned next time. We'll see you then.